Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, good evening, everybody. We will start with item D, approval of minutes. In the absence of any objections or corrections, the minutes shall stand approved for the May 4th, 2026 regular council meeting. Hearing none, those will stand approved. Item E, citizen communication. If anyone is in attendance tonight that would like to address the council for any matters outside of the agenda topics, now would be the time to do so. Also hearing none, we'll move to item F1. The electric committee did not meet on May 11, 2026 due to lack of agenda items. F2, the water, sewer, refuse, recycling, and litter committee held a joint meeting with the Board of Public Affairs on May 11, 2026 at 5 p.m. And Dr. Dave.
We tabled the discussion on unlimited trash truck pickup for a later time.
Thank you, sir. Item F3, the Municipal Properties, Building, Land Use, and ED Committee did not meet on May 11, 2026 due to lack of agenda items. And F4, the Parks and Recreation Committee did not meet on May 18, 2026, also due to lack of agenda items. That will bring us to item H, introduction of new ordinances and resolutions. H1 is ordinance number 015-26, an ordinance appointing David Busick as the City of Napoleon Law Director of Napoleon, Ohio. I got really dyslexic there, I apologize. An ordinance appointing David Busick as the Napoleon City Law Director of Napoleon, Ohio, and declaring an emergency. Can we have a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
Thank you. Lori?
Sure. Thank you, Council President. Mr. Busick was offered the law director position that was vacated by Billy Harmon back in March. He accepted, and if approved, he will join the City of Napoleon on July 13th.
Thank you, Lori. Any questions or comments from council?
I'm sorry, Lori, what was the start date?
July 13.
Okay. The ordinance says on or about July 15th. I think that's okay.
Oh,
We're talking a couple days here, but
Just about.
Check with Tammy.
yes.
Tammy, you're on.
Yes, absolutely. So I can amend that to say the 15th. The on or about would be fine, but just to make sure that it matches what everyone believes, I'm going to change it to the 13th, and when we bring it back to second read, you can just note that.
Perfect.
Okay.
Fantastic. Thank you, Tammy.
You're welcome.
Good catch, Kevin.
Sorry, didn't catch that.
Okay. Was there any other questions or comments? Hearing none, Marissa, please call the roll.
Tom?
Yes.
Meredith?
Yes.
Victor?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Brittany?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Dr. Davis?
Yes.
All right, that'll move on to second read. Item I is second reading of ordinances and resolutions. There are none this evening. Item J, third reading of ordinances and resolutions. There are also none. Item K, good of the city. K1 is discussion or action, the approval of the power supply cost adjustment factor for May 2026 as PSCA 3-month average factor 0.02609 and JV2 at 0.038610. Lori?
Thank you. Tonight, we're looking for a simple motion to approve this month's 3-month rolling average for power supply costs. I don't know if Kevin has anything to add to the explanation, but I think it's typical.
well, if I could add, we're going to see this trend up. The reason that we're going to see the trend up is because of the capacity that we're going to see in the next coming months, because of the auctions. the PJM capacity auctions that you hear a lot of news talk about in the energy world, where they're increasing and increasing and increasing. It's called, on our bill, installed capacity. So as a comparison, I went and looked back, and in 2025, the installed capacity on that bill a year ago was like $30,712. This bill here is $232,066. If you go back to the history of PJM and their auctions, 24, 25 years, it was $28.92 a megawatt per day. The following year went up to $269. The following year, $329, and the last auction they had was $333. As long as these capacities auctions continue to increase the way they do, which is mainly driven by the energy demand of AI and data centers, then we will see where this power supply cost adjustment factor will be up in that range. So, the formula is still working the way it should be. It's just that that's one of the main elements that's driving this raising up the way from years before. Yes, sir.
What percentages are PJM?
If I go by the bill, the percentage of that, it was only 3.1% of the bill a year ago, and then now it is around 20% of our bill with that. So, I mean, it's a big chunk that you're going to increase, and our bill is typically around 1 to 1.2 million, but you're adding,
Right.
over $100,000 worth of just capacity itself. So that's the best explanation I could give you on that. If you'd like more information, I could certainly try to help you out. If you want to know more information about PJM capacity auctions, which is not easy to learn, but I will certainly try to explain it to you offline here.
Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate the explanation. Are there any other questions or comments from council? If not, can we have a motion to approve, please?
Motion?
Second.
Marissa, please call the roll.
Tom?
Yes.
Meredith?
Yes.
Victor?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Brittany?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
All right, so that has been approved. Item K2, discussion or action, donation from the Napoleon American Legion. Lori.
Thank you, Council President. We have received a very generous donation from the Napoleon American Legion, and I have Parks Director Tony Cotter here tonight to tell us a little bit more about that.
Big Tom.
Yeah, thank you. Had the good fortune of meeting with a representative from the Legion a few weeks back. They were very interested in getting involved in our 4th of July celebration this year, especially being the 250th donation. They wanted to contribute, ask what activities. I brought up that we brought back our band concert last year, and we want to try to enhance that this year. They thought that would be something they'd be really interested in. So they voted to donate $4,000 toward that effort. This is a combined donation from the Legion regular membership, the Sons of the Legion, and the Women's Auxiliary. So we're very appreciative of the Legion for that. So just asking for your acceptance of donation.
Thank you, Tony. That's fantastic. Very appreciative to the Legion. Are there any questions or comments before I request a motion to accept? Okay. Do we have a motion to accept the donation?
Motion? Second?
Thank you. Marissa, please call the roll.
Tom?
Yes.
Meredith?
Yes.
Victor?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Brittany?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
All right, that has been accepted, and thank you again to the Napoleon American Legion. That was very generous. Item K3, discussion or action to approve the off-season golf rates and fees as presented. Lori.
Thank you. I also received this memo from Tony Cotter regarding both the Parks Board and Parks Committee's discussion of the off-season golf rates. So he's here again to answer questions, and afterward we would, if council wishes, we would be asking to direct the law director to draft legislation.
Tony?
So as the city manager said, the Parks and Recreation Board and the Parks and Recreation Committee of Council met jointly in April, and they approved a recommendation to establish off-season golf rates. Rates are listed in your packet. We have seen over the years an increase of play in the off-season. Our regular season is from April 1st to October 31st. If there's good weather after the 31st, folks that still want to play, whether it be walking or riding, and that's basically been, you can go out there if the course is in good condition. We do have a box out there to put a donation in. Some do, some don't. So that's been happening more frequently over the years with the popularity of golf coming back again. But more importantly, the advent of private carts now coming onto the golf course. This past March, I had a discussion with my staff about it over the years, and we had a lot of interest in play this past March when it got nice, especially carts. And so we felt that this was probably the time to look at implementing these. One of the biggest reasons why we didn't in years past is because we didn't have the staff at the clubhouse to have people come in and us take money. But with the advent of the simulator and then the fact that we're open almost 7 days a week throughout the year, we have that ability to be open for business. So the key here would be certainly, course would be have to be in good condition. If it's rainy, wet, snow on the ground, things like that, it's always going to be at the discretion of our golf course superintendent. So questions that were asked at the board committee meeting were, are we going to be able to convey the message of when we're open and what our hours are and things like that, and posted signs, that type of thing. So certainly that will have to be something that we'll have to make sure that we're real diligent about moving forward. So, any questions?
Thank you, Tony. Any comments, feedback, questions for Tony or Lori?
Have you heard any feedback from golfers that may have heard about this?
Actually, I have not.
No.
This is not uncommon. In fact, we're probably one of the only courses that does not have off-season rates.
Right.
So it's not out of the ordinary. As I stated in the memo, off-season rates are generally less than your regular season rates because the conditions aren't great, the pins aren't moved, tee boxes, etc. So we reduced the amount that we're proposing for the greens fees, but we wanted to keep the cart fees at the same because it was, you're probably going to cause a bit more damage with your cart than maybe in the growing season. So we felt that keeping those rates the same. So that would be rates that we would charge for those who bring their carts on, and then we would try to make it an effort to have carts available to folks, not our entire fleet, but carts available when we are open for business and the course is played.
All right. Thank you, Tony. Is there anything else from council? And we can just do a simple motion to approve this. We don't need legislation drafted or anything.
We do need
We will.
legislation.
We do need legislation, okay. With that being said, can we have a motion to direct the law director to draft the appropriate legislation for this, please?
Motion. Second?
Thank you. Marissa, please call the roll.
Tom?
Yes.
Meredith?
Yes.
Victor?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Brittany?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Dr. Gates?
Yes.
All right. Thanks again, Tony. Item K4, discussion or action to approve the contract for the 2026 sanitary sewer cleaning project. Lori?
All right, I'm going to punt this over to Chad. He can talk about the sewer cleaning contract.
Evening, Chad.
Howdy. As many of you are aware, it is required by the Iowa EPA that we clean every lineal foot of our sanitary sewer mains on a 10-year cycle. Last year, we restarted that cycle, so last year was year one. When we bid year one, we bid 3 years of the contract, but we only awarded the year one contract. I reached out to the contractor from last year, and they submitted a good bid last year to perform year 2. They were willing to honor their bid from a year ago. Their bid for year 2 was $90,988. This would be advanced sewer rehabilitation out of Bryan, Ohio. So I'm requesting council approve that and award that bid to ART in the amount of $90,988. We did include this in the budget, and the budget for this was $95,000. So just like to get approval to award it to them so we can get this project started.
Perfect. Thank you, Chad.
Yep.
Any questions or comments from council?
Chad, I just would ask, is there any possibility of that being a project that the city could do in the future?
A little bit of history on that. 20 years ago, when I got here, I came from a community that did this on their own. I inquired about us acquiring the equipment to do it. We do not have the equipment to purchase the robotic camera that we would have to use, a trailer to house it, the computer equipment, the air conditioning for all of it. It would be probably in the neighborhood of a $400,000 to $500,000 investment. Not to mention the amount of time it would require of staff. So due to the short staffing and the investment it would require, we chose not to go that route. The financial investment is big, but honestly, it'd probably be a bigger issue of personnel. I only have 2 guys in my sanitary sewer division, and if they were doing this on their own, it'd probably take 6 to 9 months to get it done. When a company like ART comes in, they'll send about anywhere from 6 to 15 guys, and it still takes them most of the summer.
Well, okay, thank you.
Yep.
Council President, Mayor, if I could just add to that, one of the things that we find when these sanitary sewers ever back up is what is your cleaning schedule? And for an insurance purpose wise and responsibility of that, it really helps us that it's not our responsibility. If something backs up, it falls more on a homeowner, not that we want to shift that blame, but because we have companies on contractual basis to do this, that certainly bodes well for the city of Napoleon to have this in place.
Thank you.
All right, anything else? Can we have a motion to approve the contract and to award the bid, please?
Motion?
Second.
Thank you. Marissa, please call the roll.
Tom?
Yes.
Meredith?
Yes.
Victor?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Brittany?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
Okay, item K5, discussion or action, recommendation of award for the 2026 miscellaneous streets improvement project. Lori?
Thank you. Bids for the miscellaneous streets were opened last week, and Chad is here to talk about the results.
Sure. As the city manager stated, we opened bids last week. We received 2 bids. The low bid was from Gherkin Asphalt Paving Incorporated. Their base bid was $250,739. We had an alternate bid item in this project because we weren't certain we would be able to stay under budget. The alternate bid was for the repaving of Wood Drive. That would be the street with Taco Bell, Wendy's, Dairy Queen. With their alternate bid, their total bid was, I lost my spot. Where am I at? Anyhow, $284,000. There it is, $284,103. Our current budget is $290,000, so we were able to stay under the budget. So it is my request that we would award the base bid and the alternate bid to Gherkin Asphalt Paving Incorporated in the amount of $284,103.
Thank you, Chad.
Sure.
Any questions, comments from council? Chad, can you say the wording of the motion you were looking for again?
It would be for the award of the base bid and the alternate bid for the 2026 miscellaneous street improvement.
Perfect, thank you, sir.
Yes,
Couldn't
sir.
jot it down quick enough. Is there a motion that would like to be made?
Motion.
Second.
Thank you. Marissa, please call the roll.
Tom,
Abstain.
Meredith,
Yes.
Victor,
Yes.
Jordan,
Abstain.
Brittany,
Yes.
Ross,
Yes.
Dr. Dave.
Yes.
Alrighty. Item K6, discussion or action approval of professional services contract for the underground storage tank closure assessment. Lauren?
You might as well say Chad. Chad will talk about this better.
Yes, I know we've discussed this project in here a few times, and I appreciate that you've gotten us to this point. However, because the project's over $50,000, we have to execute what's known as a professional services contract. So this is taking everything we had in the legislations prior, the price and the breakdown and the scope of work, but putting it into contract form so that we can issue a contract to CEC. So with your approval, we'll get that contract executed, get it signed by both parties, and get the project started.
Thanks, Sean. Any questions or comments from council? Hearing none. Do we have a motion to approve?
Motion. Second.
Thank you. Marissa, please call the roll.
Tom,
Yes.
Meredith,
Yes.
Victor,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Brittany,
Yes.
Ross,
Yes.
Dr. Dave.
Yes.
All right. Item K7, discussion or action, the Community Improvement Corporation guidelines. Lori?
Thank you, Council President. Let me see if I can find it up here. Before you is the final version of the Downtown Facade Enhancement Program, which we are finally referring to as the DFEP. You'll remember from the last meeting that we had two items discussed to be added to the agreement, one of which was defining agreement for more legal purposes. You'll find that. Nope, it's
It
up
was
here.
up there. I
Yep,
think, the
you're
first
right.
paragraph.
Yep, right there. And then the second was a little better explanation of the procedure, which you'll find in the guidelines portion of the program. These 10 steps. So if you had time to look over it and approve of that, we would be happy to just simply approve this program and we can get started.
Awesome. This is exciting. It's obviously been a long time in the making, and again, I'll thank Councilman McBride for the idea. I think it will be very beneficial to the city, and we'll see what the first year looks like, and hopefully we can grow upon it. So,
Yep.
are there any other questions or comments from council? Okay, I'm hearing none. Do we have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second.
Marissa, please call the roll.
Tom,
Yes.
Meredith,
Yes.
Victor,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Brittany,
Yes.
Ross,
Yes.
Dr. Dave.
Yes.
All right, that's been approved. Let's go around the table. Kevin, I'll start with you this evening.
Okay, thank you, Council President. I got a couple items here. First one is, we had the auditors in, our accounting firm, BHM, in last week, and I just want to give an update of how it went. They were here from Monday through Friday scheduled. They only stayed until Thursday, and they left about noon on Thursday. We had 3 individuals that came in. Everything so far looks pretty positive on our audit for this coming year. I do thank Mayor Belaruki and you, Ross, for coming in for the meeting with the auditors on that Tuesday. It was Tuesday, right? Tuesday morning. But I thought my staff did a great job. We are pretty well organized, and we do this year after year, so we're to the point now that they give us a portal to put information in, and we basically overwhelm them with the information. So when they get here, they're pleasantly surprised that we have everything in place that they've already pre-asked for with that. So not only that, though, but we lean on people like Roxanne when they ask us about some contracts, and in Chad's department. Marissa helps us out for getting some information, so they'll ask for something like, was this meeting advertised? And if it was, where's the advertisement at? And that's where Marissa comes in. And then Melissa Cotter out in Muni Court, too, is a big help. So just to name a few people with that. So we appreciate all their efforts. Then the last thing I have, and just to publicly, because I say it to my staff all the time, that my staff, I'm very good at multitasking. They're very good of employees for the city of Napoleon. The last couple days, they took over all the phone operations of administration, not all of administrations, of some of administrations and operations. And they did it with flying colors. And it's great that we can pitch in and help other departments, especially when you throw in a power outage and how many phone calls that generates throughout the day. So I think everyone that had their power out called. So it was not expected, but handled very well by my staff. So that's all I have.
Yeah, very appreciative. Victor?
I have nothing at this time.
Nothing great. Brittany? Mr. Mayor?
Since Tony's here, I'll have him talk for a minute. Want to talk about when the pool's opening and about the docks?
We've been very busy preparing the swimming pool for season. Things have been going fairly well. We're at a point now where we're confident that we'll be able to open on Monday, Memorial Day. We just got a little bit of tweaking to do. So hopefully we have good weather, staff's in place, everything's ready to go. So, weather permitting, we'll be open on Memorial Day. We did put 2 of the service docks in last week. And folks did utilize them this weekend, which was good. But the rest of the docks will be in, some of them on the north side went in today. And then tomorrow, crane comes in, sets the walkway on the north side, and then travels over and sets the docks in at Overhouse, so that those will all be done tomorrow. So I don't think we had that much rain that will cause a problem for us in Overhouse. So if so, deal with the ruts, or we'll have to reschedule it, but we'll probably just deal with the ruts. So they all should be.
Thank you, Tony.
All right. Dr. Dave?
Nothing for me.
Just thank you to the Finance Department, Kevin's team, as well as Joe and Ross. Good job.
It was, from my perspective, being able to walk in there, and Kevin and Lori had already uploaded things to the auditor's portal, like he was mentioning. That made our job easy. So, yeah, very appreciative to everyone involved. Thanks again, Tom. Meredith?
Nothing for me.
Lori?
All right, 2 things. First, I'll be requesting a very brief executive session to consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee. And then later this week, I will be in Columbus for the board meeting.
Sounds good. I have nothing. Do you want to say the verbiage of your executive session one more time? I wasn't prepared for that one.
Yes. Executive session to consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee.
All right, do we have a motion to go into executive session for that?
Motion.
Second.
Thank you. Marissa, please call the roll.
Tom?
Yes.
Meredith?
Yes.
Victor?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Brittany?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
All right, we shall return. Executive session to consider the appointment, employment, or compensation of a public employee or official, please.
Motion. Second.
Thank you. Marissa, please call the roll.
Tom?
Yes.
Meredith?
Yes.
Victor?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Brittany?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
All right, so no action taken there. Item M, approve payment of bills and financial reports. In the absence of any objections or corrections, the payment of bills and financial reports shall stand approved. I'm hearing none, those stand approved. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
Thank you. Marissa, please call the roll.
Tom?
Yes.
Meredith?
Yes.
Victor?
Yes.
Jordan?
Yes.
Brittany?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
All right, we are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
Love the background of that.